So, a great prayer that I've learned is the prayer for our children. And a great prayer that you can use for your children is ask that your children wake up with energy, enthusiasm, and God inspiration, and help them to disconnect or dissolve what isn't connected to God. I love that. So, this one I want to read because I think it's important. I actually dealt with it today. Stuck in a funk. I don't know if anybody here has ever experienced being stuck in a funk, but a lot of the clients that I work with are. And go to the beach this evening and walk backwards. Give it a try. Go to the end of your driveway, walk backwards. Count your steps as you walk in reverse. Rewinding the mind, letting go of tension from the week that made you feel off. If you go slowly, you can go as far as 500 to 2,000 steps. And then stand still and breathe deeply until you come to a standstill. You're now living in an alternative reality. And your alternative is like a real. And as you look at the real, maybe of your past week, you can actually get caught into going back too much. So once you walk backwards, you shift the energy, come in the house, find something on Netflix that makes you laugh. And that's it. You will no longer be stuck. Pretty cool, right? Another teaching for letting go is we're designed to help students transition from a state of spiritual defense to one of active, joyful presence. Achieving this state includes an emptying the cup principle. Now cannot be beautiful if it's crowded with the ghosts of yesterday. And if you picture an energetic cup, that must be consciously emptied of old, yucky stuff memories. Every morning, just take your cup, even if it's water, and pour it out. And as you pour out that water, you just let go and make room for new blessings. One of the phrases that I love for letting go is live and let live. And it's to embody this philosophy. It's like releasing a hook. And this involves identifying people and past events you are still thinking you can control or change in your mind, and mentally unhooking them. Now, some people literally take a hook off of a coat hanger. Some people take a hook off of a fishing rod, whatever. It's all energy. And your energy needs to be unhooked from them, effectively granting them and yourself freedom. Oh, yes. And one of my favorite activities is to smile. After you unhook yourself from that, you close your eyes and you smile in the body. And some people like to smile at their organs. Some people like to have a dialogue and a conversation with this body that stores so much. Anger lives in the liver, grief lives in the lungs. And for us to live and let live, we got to live in the now. And when you smile, it sends light to each organ. Ask it to release cellular memories that aren't serving you in the highest. Presence through gratitude. And we all know that darkness and light can't happen at the same time. So dark energy cannot exist in a field of love, a field of light, a field of gratitude. I am affirmations is something that we all use, but do you ever really let them land inside of you? I am now. I am grateful. I am here. And anchor the spirit in the present moment, knowing that you're not too late You're right on time for the next unfoldment. One of the things I have here is water, neutral in essence, and it can quench the soul. Contrast is not punishment, it is refinement. So you say everything is very good, you are elevating it into meaning. So keep saying it. Everything is very good. Every single experience, even the missed opportunities, is woven into the evolution of your soul and your children's souls. No experience is ever wasted. Your body knows how to heal itself. There are some secrets to healing. It's probably why I do hypnosis. Relaxed, rest, knowing when is enough, and trusting that your body does know how to heal. I use a technique called the receiving traffic light system. Red light, green light, yellow. Well, green light, that's the nourishment. Of course, you may notice breathing easy and deep. Yellow, pause, soften. The body is asking you to adjust. You don't need to stop, just adjust. Maybe slow it down. Red light, the body is in stop and it needs to receive now. The body has already given too much when you're in the stop. So being mindful of how to transition, how to listen to the body. Transforming guilt into compassion. Guilt binds us to the past, while compassion frees and releases us in the now. Knowing that you did the best you can with the light that you had at the time. And today, you carry more light. It is that simple. And being grateful that you're a stronger transmitter. I know that in hypnosis, we go back for understanding. We don't live there. We don't hang out there. We don't land there. We just go back, look at a situation, get understanding, and then together we'll walk forward in wisdom and light and peace. And trusting that you're in the right place at the right time. And even if you're one of those people that's watching this right here, right now, live, awesome. And if not, all my wonderful fans, I'm just joking, that trusting place, learning exactly what I need you to learn, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be and everything is perfect. Sometimes as a mom, I'll practice visualizing our children unfolding. I'll ask God to help me see what God sees and trust as a mother and hold that space vibrationally. Send light like a gentle breeze. I see you. I bless you. I release you to your own wisdom. It's beautiful. Because you know a family is eternally linked. Let me see if my cat wants to come back in. Are you coming in, Dr. Gray? Nope. Okay. Yeah, your family is eternally. I always write little notes soul to our children. Make sure you apologize if you feel called to. Don't camp out in guilt. Don't camp out in sorry. Just move quickly and become the example again. You know, there's no words that can help our children, the people you love, more than what we do. So model what you need to do. Become a lighthouse. That's why we're here. And again, remember, all things are good. And just ask for help, trusting that more. Growth is not a report card on past parenting relationships. It's a soul curriculum. They choose you, and you just need to be the lighthouse. If you're feeling grief for what you didn't know, fear for what you can't control, or guilt for the patterns you passed on, even with good intentions, karma is education, and every path is holy. And my favorite is a seed cannot be dormant. It can become dormant. And you just got to call it back. I'll teach you how to do that in a session so that you can stop fixing and start energetically holding truth for who you are. Radiant, joyful, strong, beautiful, beyond form. I have a technique called Whisper to Your Angels. This is a beautiful technique to restore joy, ease, and that feeling of being enough. I work with a lot of sensitive souls, and with discipline and depth, life teaches us to wrestle, fall, and rise stronger. Learn to make better choices. Unfortunately, the way we learn is by suffering. And sometimes you can choose not to get in the ring. You can just sit this one out. Life has taught, and you always have a choice to pass. And some days I have to pass because I just don't have the energy. Transforming guilt, because guilt can be heavy. It sits right here in the chest. Some people it's in the heart. You got to feel it and let it move. Guilt is only meant to be a brief messenger, not a long-term tenant. When you learn to recognize it instantly, that feeling, and say, it's not me, and send it back to the person. I actually say, send it back to the sender. Ding it. When people deal with negative energy environments, what you can do is cleanse. I'll teach you how to do that. And asking God to hold what you can't. You're not responsible for outcomes. You're not meant to be perfect. You're just here to evolve. And remember, you're not behind. I don't like saying that. You're right where you need to be. Exact holy moment where God wants you to love yourself as you are, and let that love become a blessing that overflows to everyone that you love. Your children, the people you love, family, friends. And become really good at change because it's part of the human experience. And the human part can only get so far. And even when we create these beautiful opportunities, all these products are coming to us that they have this happy ever after potion inside, when in reality, we have been that potion, and nothing on the outside can bring what we need. Nothing on the outside. You have everything right here. Together in sessions, we do a deep dive into your soul with God, that connection with your brain, so you become crystal clear, because the work you've been doing in your life is here to back you, so that you really learn to love thyself. You learn to dialogue with your higher power, with your soul, in this partnering with God. Yeah, there's nothing better. It's always here. And when you partnership with God, you're on the winning team. Remember that part of the soul that was dormant, carried past issues, that bypass light, and you can say adios, nano speed, and just breathe. You got to acknowledge it. You got to see it, and then you can let it go. Because you were made perfect for what you came to do. Socrates says, the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is I know nothing. So as you breathe and listen to this podcast, my wish is that something that was spoken will help you on your journey. I have a toolbox of things that I've learned from working with people all around the world. And we go where you need to go. So thank you for joining. See you next time.